Clemson won the toss and deferred. Notre Dame will receive the opening kickoff. And it's Jadarian Price back deep who signals for a fair catch. Hartman was 0-4 as a starting quarterback against Clemson. His Wake Forest teams were 0-5. How about that run by Estime? A couple of leaps over tacklers.
And just a great job, too, by the offensive line. Look at the pulling guard and tackle. There, Pat Coogan, the guard. Joe Alt, the outstanding tackle, kicking out the right side of that Clemson defensive line. And how about the hurdle from Estime up and over the top for a big back? My goodness, man.
And Clemson is 7-7 since. Here's Estime again. All the way inside the 30-yard line of Clemson.
It's a great matchup of good versus good. The defensive line for Clemson has been outstanding all season long, but this Notre Dame offensive line has really progressed these last few weeks. Joe Alt's been terrific left tackle, and the freshman playing pivotal roles on defense.
2nd and 7. Sent out wide by Hartman and buried Chris Tyree.
And the throw from Hartman just a little bit off the mark. You see him throw to Tyree, who has to adjust his body and takes his momentum backwards.
He gets the carry, lowers his head, got chopped down well short of the first down at the 25-yard line. Bryce McPherson, the punter, is the holder, and that one is good. 10 fumbles. Only Nebraska has lost more fumbles nationwide. Phil Mafah. 3rd down and 5. Off his back foot, Klubnik throws it up for grabs. Stellato trying to turn to the ball, goes down. Cam Hart had the coverage. Needs 99 yards for a 1,000-yard season. They were ready for him that time.
Man, and you'll see Capehart working right against Zeke Correll, the center, and he just walks him right back as Capehart, big body at 320 pounds, an excellent run stopper, and he shows it off right there.
3-0 Irish. 3rd down and 4. Hartman wrapped up. Jeremiah Trotter, the linebacker, on a blitz.
And Jabron Payne is just stepping right up to take on the linebacker Trotter, but look at the wiggle as Trotter kind of shifts his body inside, goes right around Jabron Payne. It's an excellent rush and just a bad miss there.
19th sack of the year for the Clemson defense. That's down from what it typically would be. Line drive punt by McPherson. And Green escaped. Here's at the Notre Dame 41. It's an Irish blitz. Mafah ran right by it. Phil Mafah. Touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year.
And you'll see the motion slides Maris Leofau inside, and then DJ Brown on the safety pressure to the outside. He goes way too wide. Mafah steps right inside of him, breaks it to the outside, and showcases some of that speed. A reference that he's not really the home run hitter. He's really more of a 6-7 yards in a cloud of dust type of back. But right there, getting out in the open field and paying off.
The extra point good by Jonathan White.
In time, I would imagine we'll hear A.J. Hoffler's name as well at defensive end.
Bryce McPherson. Beautiful punt. High and deep. Drives Green back to the 17-yard line. And Green brought it back to the 24. Notre Dame showing blitz. They bring pressure, and the pass incomplete. Intended again for Randall.
Chris Tyree, back 8.
Back for the punt from Swanson. And another good punt. Oh, it's muffed by Tyree. And Clemson has it. 3rd down and 3. Here's Mafah. The letters are blown to Morrison. And picks up the first down.
Brings school here in the slot. Man covered, so you want to hit.
They look in his direction. They fire in his direction. And the ball came out. For a moment, the crowd thought it was a touchdown. There is no signal. Only 4 teams have worse field goal percentages. White's got brought out of retirement. Sam Hartman takes off running right up the middle. Sam Hartman across midfield. And got to the 32-yard line.
And it's just great recognition. There's 4 guys in the box defensively and 5 blockers. Sam Hartman calls his own number and throw it to the out routes. It's an RPO. You can throw it to the out routes or you can take it yourself. And because of how few Clemson defenders were there inside the tackles, he takes it. And it's a big gain for the Irish.
Not known as for Wake Forest against Duke. And he's in trouble. Got it off. And a good tackle on Holden Stays. Hartman with a blitz coming in is deflected up in the air and almost intercepted. Schrader already connected from 43 in the first quarter. And no wind at all right now, and that one is as perfect as it can be. From 30. 3rd down and 4. It is Thomas, and he has the first down. It's only 5'8", but 210. A lot of that in the lower body. 2 completions in a row for Klubnik after a 1-for-6 start. Thomas, a big fan favorite. These fans very well aware. 10-yard gain. Pressure coming. Man open. Klubnik got it off against the heat and completed it for a first down. Sage Ennis, the tight end, injured at the end of the play, and he's still not getting up.
Pass. Timeout for an injured offensive player.
Took a sturdy hit from Xavier Watts. And Klubnik's 3 out of 3 on this possession. Over the middle, caught. Bo Collins. First down inside the 20.
All 4 throws have been right on the money, too. I mean, receivers not adjusting at all, not breaking stride. That one, Collins kind of jumped.
Thomas. That's only 63rd in the country in scoring offense. Quick pop and a touchdown. Tyler Brown broke a tackle inside the 5 and scored.
All-out pressure called from Al Golden. They bring everybody, which means everyone on the back end is in a one-on-one situation. And normally, against cover 0, you have inside leverage, and in-breaking routes are very difficult to complete. But Brown, too quick that time, crossing. He misses the tackle, and Brown finds the end zone.
Extra point good by Jonathan White.
Very confident in that.
On first down, Audric Estime. A long way without being touched. A flag comes flying down during the run.
For a long time. You'll see him out here as he's blocking and trying to hold up forever. And these Notre Dame wide receivers do an excellent job blocking for Audric Estime and company, but holding on way too long that time.
That's clear as a bell.
Lucas was trying to slip inside. Good call.
Brings the ball back to the 24-yard line. 8:40 to go. Second quarter. An 11-point lead, and that might grow. Jeremiah Trotter. Touchdown, Clemson. Touchdown, 24-6 after the Whites extra point.
And he does a great job just kind of watching Sam Hartman's eyes. His eyes are in the backfield the entire way, and yet he's still playing coverage against Holden Stays. Drifts right out underneath it, intercepts the pass, and takes it the distance. That's great instincts on display from Jeremiah Trotter. Being able to cover a receiver while looking in the backfield is so difficult. Sam Hartman pays the price for the outstanding play by the defender.
Jeremiah Trotter, the son of the 4-time Pro Bowler. Only 6 pass attempts against this secondary that is riddled by injuries. Catch out wide. Tobias Merriweather. They're 0 for 4 on third down. Hartman double pumped a couple times, and it is to him for a 21 1-yard gain that they really needed.
Yeah, that ball felt like it was in the air forever. Man coverage working against Makuba. Tyree, who was originally a running back, highly regarded prospect in the zone.
Important call against Hartman. They brought pressure. And a wide open receiver. Estime down the sideline. Lunging for the pylon. He's out of bounds. Short of the goal line, but down inside the 3. Pressure by Hartman.
And there was some confusion with the linebackers. They had shifted to the left to bring pressure off the right. That means it was Xavier Thomas, who should have been out in coverage against Estime in the flat. He was late getting there. Estime does a great job tight-roping the sideline. And the progressive pylon cam has a good look where he stepped out just inside.
10th play of the drive, 2nd and goal. Estime stopped short of the line to gain. Barrett Carter. Design rollout by Hartman. Can't find anybody. Throws too high. Threw it over the head. And this one, another chip shot. Good from 23. It's Mafah. He has the first down. Let's see if now Clemson gets aggressive. Mafah, the running back. Design draw for Klubnik, and he got clubbed back at the 34. Trouble with the snap. Klubnik still fielded it, and it's an interception off the ricochet. Xavier Watts again, and he's knocked out of bounds inside the 2. Leading the nation with 7 interceptions, and it all started with a low snap.
Yeah, and Will Putnam has Howard Cross lined up right over the top of him in a nose guard position. That kind of forces the snap low. Klubnik tries to save it. The ball is pretty well thrown and probably should have been caught by Collins. Instead, it's batted up in the air, and the progressive pylon cam shows that Watts was hit just inside the 5. What a tremendous start for the Irish.
The nation's leader. That's his 5th interception in the last 3 games. Audric Estime to the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
How about the start? Get the takeaway. And Audric Estime bending it back to the left-hand side and surging forward just far enough.
Schrader, the extra point. Klubnik over the middle. Briningstoll has a first down. Mafah into the boundary. Mafah across midfield. And that could well be now a career high. Back DJ Brown, the tackle.
And you look on the left side, Joshua Burnham, the defensive end, slips inside the left tackle of Tristan Lee, and he just secured
more than he had against Louisville last year. Showing no signs of fatigue on a busy day. Down to the 32-yard line he goes. Jack Kaiser made the tackle. Mafah.
You got to give some credit to the right tackle, Blake Miller, just washing that Riley Mills, number 99, down inside. Mafah cuts right off his block. Has a little wiggle, and you see the acceleration.
Off a good game last week at NC State as well when he rushed for 84 and 2 touchdowns. Klubnik on target. Contested catch. Still a battle going on between Stellato and Morrison. First down, Clemson. 3-receiver bunch to the left. Collins, wide right. He's the target on the slant. He held on to that one and got the first down with about 2 yards to spare with Mafah and Thomas in the backfield. They fake it there into a crowd. Flag down. Trying to get it to Sage Ennis. Here he comes again. Hit in the backfield. Jack Kaiser the penetration. And that one is a slight loss. Not sure it's 4-down territory given a field goal would make it back to a 2-score game. Mafah. They don't have to worry about that decision. Touchdown, Phil Mafah.
really has the big block on the end of the line of scrimmage against Botello. He holds up.
Jonathan White, a graduate student from Charleston, adds the extra point. Notre Dame down by 15, 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Sam Hartman over the middle, wide open receiver. Rico Flores Jr., who can really run, swung down inside the 40 by Kylan Griffin.
Hit at the end of that play as he tries to kind of jump and throw it. Flores has nobody around him after those two shallow crosses intersect.
Notre Dame quickly on the move. This is just their fourth offensive play of the second half. And it's another completion. Tyree. That time Makuba did not miss a tackle as he did on the previous play. Gain of 8. Hartman 8 out of 13 passing now for 101. No touchdowns, 1 interception. Flushed from the pocket. Has some room. And takes advantage of it. Another long run all the way into the end zone. And then the contact with Makuba for good measure. If they add an extra point.
Nothing there initially, pretty well covered. Thought he was going to hit Tobias Merriweather down the sideline, but how about the block on the perimeter? Look at how long this block is held by Jaden Greathouse. Secures the edge, and Hartman shows off, blocked by the freshman Greathouse.
Schrader, important extra point. Back to a one-score game. They're determined to finish strong. They take a reverse to Brown. Klubnik throws it deep for Collins. There's a flag down. He was grabbed as he tried to run under it. It was Cam Hart.
Step into a featured role, and they've answered the challenge nicely.
Back to Mafah, still breaking tackles. First down. Into Notre Dame territory. Credit the tackle to Jordan Botello. Third down and 10, 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Klubnik, short throw. They need a lot of run after the catch. And it was Stellato broke one tackle, but then stumbled down.
This time it's Adam Randall on the perimeter.
It is a quick kick by Klubnik. And it's down inside the 5. Plenty of noise from the sellout crowd, more than 81,000. Out of the end zone, Hartman flags fly as his receiver Tyree got tangled with Avion Terrell. Camp Green back deep, end over end punt. Green to midfield. As it's been in recent years, receiver group depleted. Today without Shipley. Oh my goodness. Was he lucky to get away with that? Benjamin Morrison, sooner he would have picked it off. Instead, it's a loss on a completion to Randall.
Yeah, and that was really just kind of
50% on third down today for Clemson.
Keep an eye out for the shallow cross right here on third and longs. They hit that a lot.
Twisting inside, they get there. Klubnik goes down.
And this is Jean-Baptiste that sets it up for Cross. Twisting all the way from the other side of the center, walks the left tackle Tristan Lee back, and Cross comes in to clean it up as Trent Howard, the left guard.
Swanson to punt with a minute to go in the third quarter. Not his best. Tyree bounces. He picks it up inside the 10, and he's in trouble. The bounce cost them plenty of yardage. Final minute of the third quarter. Notre Dame trying to battle back. Hartman got it off. Here's Jordan Faison, the speedy freshman. Xavier Thomas.
Just amazing movement in the pocket by Hartman. You see Xavier Thomas get pushed just past him. He dips that right shoulder.
They rush 5. Hartman flushed. Hartman back to the line, and that's it. Run down by Jeremiah Trotter.
Good initial protection from Notre Dame. You see Jabron Payne. He's actually going to get a good block on Barrett Carter initially, but ball's got to come out quicker. It's great coverage in the back end.
Bryce McPherson to punt. Low and very returnable for Hamp Green. Irish. On his lower leg. Mafah across midfield and taken down from behind.
Yeah, it's really well blocked on the right side. You have 3 for 3, and you got to have the hit by number 27, J.D. Bertrand, but he's late getting there. Mafah gets to the outside and turns in another.
He leads all Power 5 defensive tackles in tackles for the year. Floors the motion man. A blitz. Hardman down back at the 10.
And you're going to see Trotter one-on-one with Estime. He got Jabron Payne earlier where he whiffed on the exact same pressure. One-on-one with the back. He makes a miss.
Interception return for a touchdown. McPherson. A terrific punt. Green back inside his own 35. And a nice return. It feels like almost a rope-a-dope here for Clemson, just trying to run out the clock. They can't do anything on offense. Mafah stopped well short of the first down, and they'll have to punt again. They desperately need a third down conversion. A blitz, a quick screen for very little. Tyree tackled by Trotter again.
Trying to get the screen, and Trotter tracks it down.
McPherson, boy, he's doing his part to try to change the field position. Hant Green, about a 7-yard return. Notre Dame showing blitz on 2nd and 8. Mafah, first down, across midfield, and he nearly broke it. 3.5 to go. It's incomplete. Kaiser sniffed out the screen. Only 4 first downs in this half for Notre Dame. They are running a lot of screens. Faison. He's the playmaker. He's to the 20. Hartman just 50% for the day. 12 out of 24. Nothing down the field. Oh, it's intercepted. Throw it down the field over the head of Tyree. The true freshman with his first career interception.
Peyton Page is engaged right here with the right guard, Rocco Spindler. He beats him inside and delivers a hit to Hartman, which forces the ball to go really high. And it floats over the head of the intended receiver, Tyree, as Griffin was right there waiting to reel it in. Great presence there by the...
By Gabriel Rubio, got a hand in and knocked it away from Mafah, who's had a brilliant day, but you absolutely can't lose the ball here.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Mafah's been incredible, and they've played such clean football for a vast majority of the game today. And Rubio
trailed 10-3 after the first quarter, and they've trailed ever since. Hardman runs into traffic. Hardman takes off running now and gets to the sideline. Stadium history, that's actually in 2 weeks. Then they're at Stanford. Hartman over the head of Holden Stays. Not close.
success bringing him in pressure. Keep an eye on 54.
Hartman throws it left-handed, incomplete. In the direction of Estime. It's Xavier Thomas. And Phil Mafah's the most relieved man in South Carolina. 2 hands on the ball, and if he had more hands, they'd all be on the ball.
Just a bunch of problems offensively for Notre Dame.
Came in on a roll. They outscored USC and Pittsburgh a combined 106-27. That's what you expect. Run around for a bit and launch it high. Klubnik throws it high in the air.